Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming out. I'd like to read to you a short fiction from my book, Color Balloons. And this story is entitled Giants Sometimes Shrink, copyrights 2016. I never believed in ghosts until I stayed overnight with my granny. I was sleeping in the nearby bedroom when I heard her scream out in the night, "He's here! He's in my room! I can smell his pipe! I smell his tobacco!" My granny was sure Grandpa had come back to see her. The next morning around the breakfast table, she lifted my chin and told me that my grandpa always would climb into bed with her whenever she had a fear of being alone. I nodded my head, confirming my suspicion of my granny's life becoming a little more challenging every year. Mama encouraged me to spend more of my weekends with Granny, so I gladly gave up my teenage groupies just to pamper my Granny, who was slowly losing weight and trying extra hard to remember my name. I would always sing her favorite song, "Somewhere Over the Rainbow," as I painted her nails bright red. She enjoyed our time together. She would kiss me and whisper, "You're gonna be a famous singer one day." I would grin widely with complete confidence. I admired my granny. She was a genuine lady, always well dressed with expensive polished shoes, and she wore the sheerest of sheer nylons. She refused to wear pants to church on Sundays. She kept a purse full of tissues, forever wiping little snotty noses. Mama finally persuaded her to stop working as a longtime volunteer with the community food bank. We were all terrified of her careless driving. I loved her apartment with the colorful throw pillows on the sofa and the array of green plants covering the picture window. She cherished the portrait of her wedding that hung over the yellow flowery sofa. Grandpa and Granny's marriage of 60 years produced 3 girls, 6 grandchildren, and 5 great-grandchildren. And after Grandpa passed away, Granny became a strong backbone for our family. And over the years, Granny became more of a concern. We all had a family meeting and realized that she was not eating and was having dreams of Grandpa more often than usual. Mama said Granny was getting up in the middle of the night and preparing meals for Grandpa and leaving the burners blazing throughout the night. After a long, tearful meeting, the family decided the best care would be to place Granny in a nursing home. We packed up some of her favorite belongings and watched as she believed she was going on a long trip. We hung the large wedding portrait over her bed and scattered familiar personal items around her new bedroom. I held her tiny hand and led her into the unfamiliar room. Granny slowly sat down on the edge of the bed. She hugged me tightly, and her frail face glowed with a rainbow of happiness. I can smell his pipe. Now Grandpa and I will sleep well tonight. I leaned over and kissed my granny. She opened her purse and gave me a handful of tissue. Her Sunday hands wiped away my tears, and she tenderly kissed my cheek. I shared her breath, and the softness of her eyes remembered my name. Our hearts revealed a final goodbye as the strong scent of tobacco encircled my nose, and I gently closed the bedroom door behind me. I have learned in whatever state I am to be content. Philippians 4th chapter, 11th verse. And may God add a blessing to the reading of His Word. Have a very blessed day. Talk to you later.